Surviving Sister Wives contains adult content that may not be suitable for Latter-day Saints or sinners. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to Surviving Sister Wives.
I'm Corey.
And I'm Carly. This is Big Love. Season 1, Episode 5, Affair. Did I scare you?
Because there was pause. These very long, pregnant pauses here. Right at the beginning. It's like, geez.
I don't know. I guess for effect.
For effect?
It's dramatic.
Dead air is what that
Season
is. Come on
1,
now. Here we go.
Episode 5.
So, Big Love, and then you forget what we're talking about. It's Season 1, Episode 5, Affair.
No, I enjoyed this episode. I really think that Chloe Sevigny is hitting her stride as Nicki here.
Yeah. It took us 5 episodes in. I mean, she had an idea of what she was giving us.
You know, everybody's comfortable with their characters now, and they're starting to bring them more to life.
Right. Yeah,
We're leaning in.
This was good. This was a good episode. Did not have full frontal Bill. So that was what some people have been waiting for, I guess, clamoring for. This was very like classic HBO, though. Early 2000s HBO in the sense where it was normally, I mean, now you turn on any Netflix show and it's always this, right? It's your Downton Abbeys, your
where there's
Bridgertons, where it's just
nudity.
Banging all over the place, you know? And that's it's the whole basis of the story. Is it builds to the nut, and that's what we're
to the nut's edge.
To the nut's edge.
Yeah, we did see something that we predicted finally come out in this episode. Guys, we have not watched Big Love. We watched the pilot episode. That was it.
People don't believe us. It's just we have insane pattern recognition, filthy reads, and...
Okay, I think the other problem is we've been watching Sister Wives.
Yeah.
You know, we are,
so
at this point, Sister Wives historians.
It ties in.
Just pulled from the headlines.
Yeah.
A lot of the stories that are happening here.
A lot of that. There's definitely a lot of that. So let's jump right in on this.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we've got Bill is getting all horned up. A lot
of people getting horned up this episode.
He's trying to get a refill on his Viagra. That's what's happening first because he's having some trouble getting horned up, I guess.
Okay, hold on. Something I have an issue with is that he is not getting an even number of pills per wife.
Okay.
Because he keeps asking for 20 pills. 20. And I'm like, why not 21 pills? You know?
That would be 3 weeks supply.
Don't we have an issue there? Somebody's getting stiffed.
But not in the ways that they're anticipating, perhaps. Well, what I was trying to track back to was what we were noticing in this episode is that it's like, doesn't seem like he has the pills. And then there's a lot of banging with Barb this episode.
Yeah, I know. She brought him back to life.
He was
revived
using, well, for a second I was like, has he not needed them with her? But he in that first episode, he took one and then it was like, wasted because she said no. So then that was like, okay.
Yeah, but this has all been psychological, the issue that he's been facing. And at the end of the last episode, he decided what he was going to do about Roman. So I think now that we've gotten over that mental barrier.
But now he's like fixating on Barb, mostly because of the way she schmoozes with local politicians, because they're at an event at what I can only assume is Lizzie's Heritage Inn.
Yeah, a lot of old homes that have a historic standing in the community.
Right.
Like Lizzie's Heritage Inn.
Such as the Lizzie's Heritage Inn crowd, B&B.
Or formerly known, I guess it's Mary's
Family Heritage Home.
We can't call it Lizzie's Heritage anymore.
Mary's Family,
Mary's Family Home. That's what they called
Family
it.
Home. The Family Home.
Mm-hmm.
To an extent. So what is this? Some type of fundraiser thing?
It's something that local politicians are at so that he can kind of kiss their asses because he's, trying to find more locations for his stores.
Maybe that's it. Yeah. He's trying to grease the wheels here a little bit.
Which he's using his very attractive wife with who has a very easy ability to schmooze these people.
Well, who are you going to bring to this? It's because I mean, if
Nicki
you brought
would
Nicki,
really make a first impression.
if you brought Nicki to this sort of event, it's not going to make the not going to make the impression that you're really going for.
I feel like she's going to chastise some people.
It's going to
be make some enemies.
Put off. Yeah, people are going to be put off and put out.
And Marge, that'll raise red flags.
And she's going to go up and like try to hug somebody. And it's like, whoa, we don't do that, So she's going to overstep. She's going to say something silly.
Barb's just really good at this.
Barb's just, like this is what it was meant for, like this is the dynamic that I was going for, I think, is what Bill's looking at here. Because we forget it's like the slow-mo, like the Baywatch, like hair in the breeze
whole
moment.
Scene of her talking to the politicians and them enjoying the conversation.
She's so well-read and well-informed, and she has her own opinions. She could speak politics with men.
She has her own job.
Yeah.
Which is of interest to the councilman that they're talking about or talking to, because she gets to talk about how she's working at this local school.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not something that Nicki or Margine could say.
No. Yeah. They wouldn't have a lot to run down as far as the to-do list there.
He's
I guess.
Barb really earns her keep, if you will.
Okay. But she's also presenting as his only wife, and she's the best of the best.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's bringing her out for this in particular because, yes, this is what we need. I need to, put my best foot forward here.
She's the lobbyist wife.
Oh, okay. I like that. Yeah. Who's the lobbyist wife? And so as they wrap this up, people are kind of, parting from this garden party sort of event. I don't know what's happening here. I got all freaked out because they showed the band at one point, but they flipped the shot. So then it was the bassist and the guitarist looked like they were left-handed. And I was like, the odds of them both being left-handed, slim to none.
The fact that you even noticed that.
I know. It's just stuff like that bothers me. So that got me at one point. Took me out of it.
A little too distracted by them having sex in the Suburban on the way home.
What has this Suburban scene? Like, if these wheels could talk, man, wow. But also people are just like driving by at this point. The windows aren't that tinted. And then at the front of the Suburban, they're having sex in the front passenger seat. That's not where the windows are tinted.
Yeah.
Up at the front.
Very risky. I think that's part of the excitement for Bill, maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is why he doesn't need
and
the pill
this is for the moment, which he hasn't been able to do because he's had to plan it all out with the pills.
This is, okay. But it feels a little bit like cheating because it's Margie's night and you're having sex with Barb in the front seat of the car. So it's kind of like a little risque, a little questionable.
Are we towing the line? I feel like you can't have had sex with another wife before you go home to the other one, right?
Well,
I think that would probably trigger some feelings.
It depends on who you ask, because if you ask Yahweh Poetic, then that's, kind of up to the penis's discretion, I suppose, for the most part.
Mostly Yahweh Crystal, though.
Mostly. That's where that's going to be. So he gets to Margie's house and he has his empty bottle of Viagra and he's like, you know what? Never mind. I'll just
tosses that into the trash.
I'll just throw these out. I think I'm good now. Yeah, I think I got this under control.
She cured him.
That must have been it. Yeah. It's just...
I really thought somebody was going to find this bottle in the trash.
I thought so too. Yeah, I thought that's what we were setting up for. Because he put a couple other things.
Also, you got Roman after you. I wouldn't be throwing my stuff out in the trash at home.
No, not your prescription pill bottles. No,
that's the last thing you need. He can't wait. He's foaming at the mouth to get those out of the trash cans so that he can start blackmailing you.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, doesn't sound good. But then also, Bill's foaming at the mouth because he can't keep his hands off Barb now.
No. This has started a whole thing.
It has awakened something in him. And so now he's like calling her in the morning, and she's like, "Hello, who is this? Hello,
I'm trying to get ready for work.
I have things to do.
I have a lot to do, bitch.
6 weeks. I am fully employed here. So
Isn't that how it works?
Yeah.
Where she was like, I've been hanging around the house.
Yeah.
All day, every day. Now I get a job and you just want to fuck me all day?
Yeah, because now you have something else to focus on. And so now it's like, well,
Maybe
that.
he's into her bringing home the paycheck.
Maybe that's it. That could be part of it.
You know, taking a little pressure off of him.
Contribution there. But then also maybe it's just the unquestionable willingness that's happening here too, because it's just sort of when he asks and then she's like, okay, yeah, I'll drop everything and do that. Yeah, like let's do that.
What does that sound a little bit like? Maybe a little Christine Brown? You know, well, not the sex part, but the sex part. You know, dropping everything whenever there's any indication of interest coming from Cody.
Yeah, like that's the expectation, is because if you don't take him up on it, then he'll just go to another wife.
The favor gets passed on to somebody else.
Right. So that's where it's seeming like maybe this is tied into that. So he's trying to sneak in a little afternoon delight, I suppose. So he's like, oh,
a lunchtime delight.
What are you doing for lunch? Yeah, if you're going to work,
they're going to have their Lunchables.
Maybe we
and they're
going to
bang one out.
Yeah, we'll have a hot pocket and a hot pocket. You know what I'm saying? A little bit.
So she's got to get Margie out of the house because Margie just hangs around everybody else's house all day, not her house.
Yeah, this is the complicated part, because then that's where Barb's just like, okay, if I got to plan ahead now, because Marge just told me she didn't have any plans. This was a rot day for her where she was just going to be watching soaps.
You know, snaps, Marge. That sounds good.
I mean, plan it out.
I could use a rot day. On your own couch, though. Why in somebody else's home?
Well, okay. I think that was the other part here that's unspoken, where we still haven't fully figured out what's going on with Margie. Because Barb's trying to encourage her, like, why don't you go to your house and, like, make that more of a home? Because it feels like a home over here because I, like, made it a home. You still haven't unpacked from when we, like, moved in here. And so there's
if you're looking for something to do today, maybe you can actually move into your house.
Maybe you can move in, because we've been here for a while and, like, you're still not established. You're still sleeping on a floor, on your mattress, on the floor.
Okay, but that's just like us. Where it's like, there's nothing on the walls. What do you mean?
No. Well, that's different than unpacking.
Yeah, but it's not very comfortable. It's a little sterile.
But we have a couch that we could sit on.
Yeah, we have all of the utility items. So
we have essential items.
Yeah,
yes.
She had a couch.
But she's not using it.
She is the bare minimum.
Yeah, but she'd rather use the love sack cushion over at Barb's house instead. That's the better spot to watch TV on.
Yeah.
I suppose.
She's like, just get the fuck out of my house.
How about when I come back
privacy?
at lunch? How about when I come back at lunch, you're not here?
You can't even set the alarm and keep her out of your house.
No. No, because she's going to call Tui. She's friends now.
Yeah, she's got a buddy with the security guy.
She's got an in.
She's picking the locks.
Literally an in to everything now. Yeah, that's it. So Nicki's trying to get...
She's so shitty to hear that Marge got kicked out of the house. She's like, it's like she doesn't have time for us anymore.
Well, she's trying to gear her up.
Nicki is always trying to stir the pot.
Nicki's always trying to fire everything, get everybody fired up.
This is exactly what I thought was going to happen.
Yes.
She was going to get a job, and then she wasn't going to spend any time with the family anymore.
She's too good for us. I know they were out grocery shopping. She's like, when was the last time Barb has ever gone out to the grocery store, pushed a grocery cart for the family? Never. I can't even remember a time. And then, like, later on in this episode, you see Barb coming home. She's carrying groceries in. She went grocery shopping too. So, like, what are you talking about? She doesn't do this stuff. But I guess it's like, okay, yeah, for their stuff. For them,
she had no problem swinging by the grocery store for
her house. But not for their house, I guess, is what the accusation is there. But I just thought it was funny where it was... Nicki is very clearly trying to just pit Margie against
she's
Barb.
Been working very hard to do that.
Yeah.
Also, we've heard that same argument on Sister Wives.
Oh, yeah. It's a very real thing.
Did they not hear themselves? I mean, this show existed for a long time before their show started.
See, this is the thing in fundamental cultures and stuff. It's the same thing of, like, why... they don't want you to experience art of any other kind. So then that way it's like what you hear about in the stories in the Bible and the things that they tell, like those are the spectacular things. And it's like, well, if you get to experience like other forms of literature and entertainment and things, you'll find there's actually some some very engaging stories. There are some very interesting things, but you don't experience any of that. So you have no frame of reference for any of this stuff type of a thing, right? I guess that's kind of related.
That led to Robin being like, I'm worried that Mary's going to go buy this in, and then she's going to go hang out with Barb.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
time for us.
That led to her absolute love and adoration for Twilight, because as soon as she consumed any sort of media that was approved, where it was like, oh yeah, I guess you could get into that, and she's like, I'm all in. Yeah, I'm all in on Twilight.
Well, she just read them over and over and over again,
and watches them every holiday opportunity that she gets. So yeah, that's basically it. All right, so we're meeting up for the lunch rendezvous. It's dim the lights, draw the shades, and get down to your skivvies.
I was worried that Bill wasn't going to come home.
I thought so too. Yeah, I thought he was going to
forget.
Or like distracted,
like sidetracked at work.
He got caught up in his schemes with Dawn. That maybe they're trying to get like some lawyer thing, attorney stuff.
Yeah, they're working on the Roman stuff.
Whatever. Yeah, trying to take Roman down, or whatever. But then it's like, oh yeah, don't leave Barb hanging here. I mean, come on. So then
that's a full day of work. They're trying to take down the leader of a polygamous sect, and he's also going home at lunchtime for a little afternoon delight. And then he has to get back to the office. So
I thought it was interesting where it was like, all right, they banged it out in the pantry.
Yes.
Though. And I was like, oh, this is like the stockpile.
The family stockpile?
The family stockpile. You made sweet, sweet love on the mock tapioca ingredients. Like, this is sacrilege, I would say. Blasphemy, perhaps. I would dare to say. But there were some cans of Spam, and I was like, this looks like what I think it is, right? Yeah. This is the private reserves here.
There's too many people around all the time to just be having sex out in the open like that.
Yeah.
I mean, she did close all the blinds.
She closed the blinds. She made sure Margie was out.
I did not see her set the security alarm.
Yeah, maybe that would have been an extra level here. She knew her kids were at school, so it was like, okay, yeah, nobody else really expected to come into the house, but you don't know. You don't know, man.
Yeah, Nicki's washing machine might be broken again. She might be coming to pick your pockets.
Our shed guy came up to the door right during this scene. So that was, we had to pause it.
Literally
and then I was
as they started having sex.
And I was like, I need to turn the TV off completely. Because like somebody's coming to the door right now. So that's going to be a problem. I have to turn this off.
This is a show that's kind of hard to watch. You really need your private moments for it.
Depending, you have to be comfortable with who you're going to share that viewed experience with, for sure. But we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be right back with some more of Bill and Dawn scheming to try to take Roman Reigns down.
Okay, this is funny to me. So what they're doing is calling the attorney general on like a hotline, right? And they get passed to the actual attorney general because they want to report Roman for crimes against the elderly.
This is how they got Jen Shaw. I'm pretty sure.
The same thing.
It's the exact same thing.
I can only assume we're going to have a sting scene.
It's a documentary.
They're on their way to a girls' trip.
Yes.
And then they surround...
FBI.
Yeah, they're going to surround the Sprinter van.
Everywhere. Yeah. And Jen Shaw is nowhere to be found. They're going to raid the compound, her compound. For all of the evidence.
The chalet.
Crimes against the elderly. Yes, that's what we're going for here. Class action lawsuits and whatnot.
This is, I think, a risky move.
Okay.
Because he's obviously going to know, who has an axe to grind with me? Who may be trying to get me in trouble in order to deflect from other things that are going on.
Do you think that Roman Reigns does not have the attorney general in his pocket already?
Oh, that's a good point.
Like, to say that, we're going to call in this stuff, and it's like, I think...
Yeah.
That
I think a good portion of the money that he's been taking from your store has been paying off the local authorities.
He's got his bases covered. He's been doing this for a while. And I think that's why he's been able to do all the things to the extent that he has.
Yeah, this is going to be a disaster, right?
Come on.
Rookie mistake that they're going to try to report him, and then it's going to get back to him.
And they're calling from Bill's desk at Home Plus, and it's like, okay, you couldn't go to a payphone for this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not
anonymous.
They are not professional criminals.
No, they're not.
They don't know what they're doing.
They're not thinking through this at all.
You're playing with the mafia. You don't know what you're doing.
But then the attorney general's like, "Oh, I've been trying to get into Juniper Creek for years. Yeah, there's maybe another investigation I can get in on and stuff." So he's trying to get as much information from them as possible too.
He's like, bring your mother in, because Don calls pretending that his mother was one of the women who has been defrauded by them.
Right.
And that she's part of this, I guess, class action lawsuit or something that's already been filed.
Yeah.
And so he's like, well, let me know who the attorney is. Why don't you come out with your mother and the attorney? We'll all talk. And so they're like, fuck.
I have to come up with a
I kind of thought that I would just, leave you a tip. And
I thought you were going to go like arrest him now. Yeah. And like fix all my problems.
I didn't know that I'd have to give like evidence.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to back this up. I'm getting too involved now. There's a bunch of other stories that I have to fabricate.
Yeah. I feel like they could easily say like, look, I don't want to be connected to anything that has to do with this guy.
Yeah. No.
I'm afraid of retribution.
I mean, but in what way? Like, why would you? Why would that be? Because I'm being extorted by him too. Like, I don't want to. Well,
you can't let that.
Yeah, we don't want to mention all that. We're not going to talk about that.
So they're pretty proud of themselves.
They're very impressed with what they've been able to come up with at this point.
And then this was the same day, right? That Wendy came in. It was later on in the day, or was it another day at home?
Was it after the afternoon delight? It might have been when he got back to the office.
Yeah, I think it was because he walks in and Dawn is trying to
warn him.
To let him know what's going on. But then Wendy comes in and kind of interrupts, and she wants to talk to Bill in his office.
So is Wendy the dum-dum who cut the check?
I thought so, yeah.
For the extortion?
She was the one who was crying.
Where she was like all upset and stuff, and then they were like, oh, don't worry, that's okay.
Yeah. I hope it's her because if they do need to fire her, I can only assume that that'll have something to do with it.
Oh, I was hoping that they would find a way to pin this back on her. To
when
be
you
like,
gave someone
in?
who just walked in an almost $20,000 check because they demanded it of you.
And then you didn't like stop payment on the check because it's a check.
Yeah.
So like you could have just given them what they asked for and then just been like, okay, cancel that. Because what are we doing here?
Yeah, that happened on the Golden Girls.
Yeah, that's not good. Life lessons.
Things you need to learn.
Hard lessons to learn. Definitely.
So she's coming to rat on Dawn. Now, Dawn and Bill are business partners. So I don't know why she's under the impression that Bill would not know what's going on in Dawn's personal life.
Right.
But I guess he really has her fooled because she thinks she's confiding in him about the fact that she saw Dawn out at a restaurant or something.
Applebee's, probably.
They were at Applebee's.
Yeah.
And she saw 3 women out with him, and they were all enjoying their quesadilla burgers.
They're eating good in the neighborhood.
And she was distressed by this because the women were having a conversation about whose turn it was to cut Dawn's hair, and it was very obvious that there's an intimate relationship between them.
From the haircut? From the haircut speaking?
I guess. But do you think they all work at the barbershop?
That's what I would have. That's what I would have thrown the wrench into this of like a what if scenario of what if, this is a rotation of hairdressers. Look at Dawn's hair. That's a cut that needs to be maintained on a regular basis.
Yes, it's very blocky.
Yeah.
Very square.
It's not a normal head shape that we have, a normal skull pattern to this. So it's, there's a lot of effort and attention that goes into that. So that's going to be a rotating job.
They use him for practice at like the local hair school.
Okay.
That's why they're all clamoring. They don't get to do this haircut very much.
Oh, well, I was going to say, or at like the local military recruitment office where it's like, that's the buzz they give you before they send you to boot camp. Mm-hmm. So they're like, we need to.
They're like, there's big bucks in getting those jobs.
We got to get this lined up. We got to get this just right because we're going to be doing this one a lot. So
if we can't do this cut, we can't graduate.
Yeah, it's a big problem.
Beauty school dropouts.
So that's the concern here.
No, he doesn't even like come up with that.
He didn't go with the hairdresser angle at all. He was like, what if they're his sisters or his aunts? I don't know, Bill. If my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a bicycle. I don't know. What What if?
Sometimes it can be your sister and your wife.
Could be.
As we've seen.
Stepsister, wife, mom.
Right,
thing.
Chanel.
What? So that's how it is.
As if being his sister would automatically rule out the possibility that he could also be
obviously
the husband of one of these women.
Husband. Yes, of course not.
So Wendy's kind of like, okay.
No. You don't understand, Bill.
They're committing a sin. They are.
It's not right.
It's wrong. The church doesn't agree with it. And I'm going to do something about it.
Define do something, Wendy, because now you're all up in arms about doing stuff and
Wendy's
preventing crimes.
Very feisty all of a sudden.
Preventing crimes when, handing someone $22,000 at their behest, like that wasn't really the most legal way of going about that transaction, probably. We want to talk about that a little bit more.
And a lot of times you don't want to call the cops, Wendy. And now you want to call the cops on your boss?
Now you're ready. Yeah, she's really quick on that to when it works in her benefit. Yeah, she seems to be all about it.
Later on, she ends up seeing Peg, who is one of, I guess that she's Don's legal wife.
Okay.
So like the public wife.
Right.
The approved wife.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And
she's his Barb.
His Barb and his barber.
Okay, yeah. Everybody is.
They're both in the bathroom at the same time. Already kind of awkward, right?
Yeah.
And
she's blowing it up after that Applebee's quesadilla burger, striking back. Yeah.
And she's got the anxiety diarrhea now.
Danger zone. Yeah, she's heard Don was like, "Hey, they're on to us."
She's gonna be spending a lot of time in that bathroom.
Look out, Peg Leg. Yeah, here she comes. So get ready.
So again, Wendy, very self-righteous. She's like, you can't fire me because I'm trying to do the right thing. And
I know my rights.
I already looked into it. I have an employment lawyer on speed dial, 7 attorneys. I'm ready to go.
Right.
And a cybersecurity guy.
The Lisa Barlow special, yes.
Try coming after me. I'm untouchable.
Right. I know my rights. And I'm all about workers knowing their rights. Like, don't get me wrong on that. But in this instance, I was like, maybe this isn't one to... Well, you don't tout it then, too. You don't say to the person who you're going to try to hold these accusations, for. And it's just like, no, you don't. You're saying too much, Wendy. You're
giving it all away.
You're giving it all away. And like to the people who you are going after to simultaneously, like, no. You're going about this all wrong.
I'm going to be really disappointed when they don't have a plan as to how to deal with this.
I want them to pin it on Wendy. I want them to pin something on Wendy. And then that's going to be their out where it's like...
that. Like Wendy was in on it.
Yes.
Wendy and whoever came in here and took the money.
Do you want to know how I picked up on that? Because Peg referred to her as a junior bookkeeper. And so I was like, ooh, they're going to say... You're making mistakes because you're a junior bookkeeper. You're new to this. You messed up and you made big mistakes, big problems for the company. You left us exposed to this high level of risk. And then that's how they're going to get her out of there. So that's the thing is where she's saying, I know my rights. Well, a part of it of where you're saying you can't fire me because I believe these things about you. And I don't agree with that from your religious perspective or whatever you're doing in your private life. But they could absolutely fire you for incompetence still if you fuck up your job bad enough. So, like, I think that's where that's where this is headed, is where they're going to pin some stuff on her.
But are they going to have to cook the books?
Are they going to?
I don't know.
She already schlepped off $22,000 like it was nothing.
That's a pretty big problem.
That's a big minus in the category there.
Yeah, I just do think it's alarming then that you didn't do something about it before she started saying that she was going to go to the cops about Don.
But now that she is saying that, it's like, oh, okay, well, now we'll be able to, this is an easy way that we can kind of work that into the arrangement here, I suppose.
So Wendy starting to cause problems.
Struggling.
Margine also going to out them as polygamists.
Yeah, if we were already worried about getting on people's radar this episode, Margine is taking it upon herself to just go ahead and put a sign out front, basically.
Yeah. Well, it's their fault. Because Barb told her, go home, make your house a home. And she's going through all her stuff, which is like, she has 3 boxes of belongings, most of which are just Eagles albums and old yearbooks.
Yearbooks. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of yearbooks.
Now she's flipping through the yearbook and kind of reminiscing her high school years.
All these friends.
Reading, all the friends who signed her yearbook.
All those signatures. Yeah, those friends.
A lot of her theme of this episode is all about how she is lonely and has no friends. So she's remembering the times that she had some.
Sacred loneliness.
Now, was it just me, or was that a picture of Ben at the top of the yearbook?
Well, I was just, first of all, sigh of relief where it was like, okay, Margie has graduated from high school. We have a yearbook. It was a senior yearbook that was signed.
We're not going for our GED.
Actually, I don't know, because it was like, well, no, because people who had signed it, it was like, oh, Margie, like, we made it. And so usually that would be like a senior thing, right?
Yeah,
this isn't
graduated.
like a junior. You graduated. So there was a sigh of relief, but then also at the same time, I'm like, I don't know, I still don't trust it. Because she still mentally acts with the capacity of like a 14 or 15-year-old. So I get very concerned.
Do we know what grade Ben is in?
Ben is in high school.
We don't know.
Junior or senior.
Okay.
I think.
Because then they would have had to have been in high school at the same time. So,
yes.
I mean, I guess we could assume
they're pretty close in age.
If
though.
he was like what do you mean?
Like well, and like in the way that they behave and stuff too is they're very close.
Yeah, well,
very close.
If that was him, they are very close in chronological age.
Well, yeah,
because he can only be 4 years younger than her.
Yes, 100%. Well, they seem very close, didn't they? They act like on the very same level there. So it seems like a fit. Seems like a match.
I want to do the math, but I'm really not good at it, so I'm not going to.
Oh boy.
She's going to be in her early 20s.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, they haven't revealed that yet, but I think that was a clue.
I know people who had 3 kids by the time they were 21. So, I mean, yeah, that's a real thing.
Oh, I wasn't even counting the children.
Oh, okay.
To be honest.
Well, I think she has 2 right
I was
now,
just trying to do the high school
point?
math. I don't know. There's always too many kids around to know whose is whose.
I think she has 2.
Lester
and Fester and or
Harry and Lester or something. I don't know.
Well, no, Lester and Lil Wayne.
No, Wayne is Nicki's.
Oh, Wayne is Nicki's. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But that's Lester and Wayne are Nicki's, right?
No, Lester is Margine's.
Really? Yeah, baby Lester. You don't know a lot of Lesters.
No.
Who are babies. I guess. It's odd. It's an odd placement there, I suppose. But
so she's like, all this stuff that I used to have sucks. So she ends up throwing out these boxes.
My old rock and roll shirt.
She's like, what am I going to do with this
generic,
stuff?
Yeah, what do I frame it? Do I put it up in?
This is why I never moved in.
My Ozfest tickets. Oh man, like
Burning Man. Married at first sight. She really is going to be upset that she hasn't found a partner who can go to Burning Man with her.
Can't hang with me then. Yeah, that's a shame.
Little Pam, who is across the street, sees her throwing the boxes out and invites her over. And that was a big mistake. Because now she's like a feral cat that's going to come over every single day to get fed.
Well, she goes in and checks out like what's going on because she seems like she's got some hobby stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then Margine peeks her head in the garage and she's like, oh, wow, this is a beautiful, huge dollhouse experience that Pam is like remodeling the different rooms here and stuff. And Margine's having a moment where it's like, Dollies? I hope this doesn't awaken something in me. But she is having that moment.
Mm.
It
creeped me out, I gotta tell you. Like there's something not right with Pam.
Can we have like a positive representation of child-free people in media, please? Because this is just like, this is a little over the top as far as like, oh no, I don't have kids, so I just redecorate my giant dollhouse in my garage over
You know
and
what
over.
it's giving? It's giving Craigslist killer, I'm going to cut your baby out of you.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm feeling.
That was a lot. That was a lot.
That's the vibe I get from Pam.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Pam had an interest there because it was
Pam's going to abduct one of those children.
Okay, because Margene was like, "Oh, how many kids do you have?" And Pam was like, "None kids." Mm-hmm. So it seemed like it was just. That's what I was hoping for. Maybe a slightly better representation of child-free adulting that's happening here. No, not so much.
So Barb and Nicki are upset that she has tried to befriend somebody because Marge is a loose cannon. You know, we got to keep her locked up in the house. Loose
lips sink ships. Yeah. And Marge is out here sinking battleships for sure.
They do not trust her to talk to anybody.
No.
But how isolating is that? It's like, so I just have to stay locked up in the house all day long.
And also, she just doesn't really do she doesn't have anything else that she's doing. So she's not proactive about like, what am I going to be working on today or like things to focus on. So she's just kind of existing. And then it's like, oof, yeah, you're going to get lost in that. Definitely. So you got to have something.
Maybe start building tall houses.
Tall houses, something. Man, yeah. Some sort of hobby.
Talking to the neighbor lady is going to be her hobby now.
Oh, yeah. She like took her kids over there and stuff too. And it was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is already a lot. Like right out the gate, this is going to be a lot. And Nicki has to remind her, she's like, look, Marge, you're no good at keeping secrets like me, or you're no good at lying like Barb. And Barb's like, what do you mean I'm lying? What?
She's always, trading barbs at people.
She's like, well, you're just, you lie to the mud. You lie to the neighbors. It comes so naturally. Like you're so skilled at it.
Uh-huh. Tell us about some of your secrets, Nicki.
No, I keep the secrets. I'm good at keeping secrets. Mm-hmm. So
like your $60,000 worth of secrets.
I've got 60,000 secrets that I'm keeping to myself. Yes.
Pam ends up stopping by again, even after they've had this conversation. And Margie invites her in. Come see my home. I've been really working on it because she's bringing over design books.
Right.
To help Margie with, the fact that she has to decorate. She
still hasn't unpacked. Yeah.
Yes.
And so
she's having a very hard time choosing paint colors.
She says, here, Carly, start with the room color. That's the most important thing of room design.
This will take me 6 to 8 months.
Years. Let's take that up a level here, up a notch, perhaps.
So I don't even think that Pam's being nosy necessarily.
Oh, no. I think Margene's offering up quite a bit of information.
Because she sees like she's got 2 small kids, but then she's never seen a man over here or anybody. It seems like it's just the 3 of them. So she asks where the baby daddy, and Pam.
No, Marge.
Marge is like, gone. But in like excited, like, thank God.
Oh, yeah. Oh, see, that's what I was thinking. My immediate lie that came to mind was I was like, deployed.
Yeah.
Military. Mm-hmm. And
very important, top secret. Can't talk about it.
Can't talk about it. I don't even know. Like, wasn't able to disclose.
I'm not giving an exact location.
Don't know.
He gets
don't know
deployed,
how long.
He's gone.
Yeah, because it's,
Hear from him occasionally, very short calls. We don't get to talk much.
That's what I thought. That's what came to mind topically, because like everything in the background of this show has been about like...
We've moved around a lot. I don't really have a lot of friends because of that. Never know when we're going to have to get up and leave again.
Well, and there's all the early 2000s political, it's Baghdad, Iraq, and Saddam Hussein.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot of that stuff that just kind of comes up randomly in the background here of conversations and topics that are flying around. So you'd think that Margene would have picked up on a little bit of that, but she says, no, he died in the Gulf War. And it's like, boo-boo, that one was a while ago. You missed the boat on that. That was 15 years ago.
Pam's like, okay.
Alrighty. And then
these children seem a little young.
Yeah, right? That it was... So did you... freeze the sperm or was it after? Well, how did that work out?
Are you time travelers?
You were 5 when you met him. What? How old were you?
Have you ever read the books Outlander?
No. Do you know what a cairnstone is? Have you ever heard of this?
You know what? It's so top secret. I don't even know what war he's fighting in.
I don't know. Yeah, they tell me things I don't even want to know. So like it's better off to just leave it as it is. He died in the Civil War or whatever, one of those 1812. One of those. You know?
Yeah, she's
World
going to have to
War-
make up some type of excuse.
World War now.
Like she hit her head or something and she has some memory loss.
Gulf War One.
I
Sorry.
get very confused very easily.
The prequel. Or no, it's this one. Yeah, not the prequel. This one that we're in right now.
So she's in trouble again because, of course, Barb finds out.
Yeah.
Everyone's always finding out Margine's business.
But it's the loneliness. That's what's creeping in. And that's what
The
Barb's like.
sacred loneliness?
The sacred loneliness. And she's like, look, that's just part of the sacrifice. That's the whole thing for living in the family that we do. We have such a great family. It's worth not having any friends, right? Like, that's the whole point.
Why would you need friends like anyone else aside from me and Nicki?
Who needs friends when you got Nicki? Yeah, come on. You're wanting more friends than Nicki? Please.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to stop her from talking to Pam.
I don't think so. If anything,
No.
this is making it more enticing to go about this here.
Meanwhile, Ben's going through it. We, for some reason, need to have this storyline of him having wet dreams and getting boners all the time.
Yeah, that's a lot of what he's going through.
Yeah.
At this point.
Big focus. He's having a lot of impure thoughts.
Pure thoughts.
He's got this girlfriend.
He is in shop class and he can't even watch a demonstration of a drill press without getting so geared up that he might blow, actually. So
I thought he did.
I thought so too.
I thought he did. And then
we're lucky.
Yeah, he got out of there, but it was a close call.
Yeah, we're lucky he didn't come straight from gym class. He changed back into his, trusty denims, woodworking denims. So that way we could, avoid some of this, maybe a little bit. People are noticing though.
Yeah.
Like his little buddy in shop class is like, what's going on over here, dude? And he's like, oh.
It's like nothing was even...
Everything.
Nothing should have excited you about this.
No. But, I mean, teenage boy, there's things where it's shouldn't. Yeah, probably.
Shouldn't, but it does.
But it does. Yeah, but it's doing.
So he's talking to his girlfriend after school about it because he wants to go to seminary. And she's like, please don't go there.
Please don't do that.
They're just going to brainwash you to think that your body is evil and disgusting, and then we'll never get to bang.
Well, yeah. That's exactly what's going to happen.
He's like, that is the goal.
That's why I need this.
I want it to stop.
See, when he said that, though, he said that there was something, he feels like there's something, like, wrong inside of him that he, like, needs to, not even exercise that, but, like, he's trying to, I can't remember exactly how he said it, but he was basically saying that there's something in him that's, like, wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's when I was like, I don't know. Like, is that our Sarah and Deb storyline that we were hoping for? That maybe it's something with him and his little seminary buddy, maybe, that will work out? Or there's like an unspoken urge here that takes a surface?
I don't know. I
Perhaps,
think
maybe?
I would look at him and Margine before I'd look at him and his seminary buddy.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's
I think
that's always up for... Yeah.
Maybe there's a reason.
I had a real Game of Thrones
can't get away
storyline here on the first read of this when we saw them interacting, and I was like, oh, so maybe he got Margine pregnant, and then Bill married her to cover that up, and then that was how this happened. Then I was like, no, Bill's banging
he's doing
her.
too good of a job.
I was like, it's still a very real thing between them, so it's not just a cover up. So that ain't it. But I did have that flash of something's off. Something's way off here.
Yeah. This is obviously building to something more than just like he's struggling with his impure thoughts.
So he's telling his girlfriend, all right, I won't go to seminary because, that's not going to happen.
That was a lie.
And then he totally does go to seminary.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to the classes. He's choosing the right. That's what he's doing. CTR. That's like their code or whatever for the meetings and stuff. That's what's happening, I guess.
So he's doing it.
We'll see.
We'll see if it helps.
What happens if that? I don't think that's going to help with the limiting what's taking place in shop class here now. I think it's only going to add to the confusion more than anything.
Well, let's take a little break, and then we're going to get back to this affair storyline.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So Bill is not playing this cool because he kind of got caught after the afternoon delight where he was leaving the house and Nicki and Margie were coming home and they did that. It's always one of those scenes. There's a couple of shows that have done this where it's like driving past each other and then the drivers like both make eye contact with each other as they're passing. There's like plenty of memes that do this. Because I think there was one from The Boys more recently that people were using, but then people were laughing because there was an episode of Malcolm in the Middle that has that where it's Malcolm's driving a car and then Lois passes him. When obviously Malcolm should not be driving.
Very easily could have excused this,
right? Or away. Like, oh, I came home for lunch.
I had a tummy ache, and I had to come home.
Oh, okay.
Because
the alarm went off again.
I'm clearly not comfortable. The alarm went off.
The alarm went off again.
That's even better than I feel like when you start saying that you have some type of illness, like you're pooping your pants or something, people don't ask many questions.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and I guess it's probably not good to say that, oh, the alarm went off, because then Margie could have called Tui and been like, well, did you come shut off the alarm? I want Tui to have a bigger role in this series, and it doesn't seem like I'm trying to make him a thing, and I don't think that's going to happen now, retroactively.
Bill must have bought them hydrangeas at Home Plus.
These were on a pallet that they were
going to go in the garbage.
Yeah.
So we're taking them home. And he's dropping one off with each wife, and Nicki's coming around sniffing for information because she's already suspicious.
So something's up because you were home for lunch or something happened.
He's like, yep.
How'd we pass each other on the road there? That was interesting. Something's off.
Yeah.
Something's
Came
fishy.
home for lunch. She's like, okay. I think he's lying to me. So she calls Wanda, who is the always pregnant wife of Joey.
Right.
Who will never birth her baby.
Uncle Joey, who looks like PlayStation 1 Tony Hawk. That's what I established on our last viewing. Yeah.
And she is giddy because she has decided that the story behind what's going on here is that Bill must be courting another woman. Clearly, somebody's caught his eye.
It's wife number 4. That's what's going on. That makes more sense.
And she cannot wait to have someone to team up with against Barb and Margine.
Okay. But that's not exactly what's happening.
No.
Well, she is excited though, because she's like, oh, I am kind of bored with the dynamic, because it is really easy to pit Marge against Barb or Barb against Marge. So this is too easy.
I've become such a pro at this point that I need more people to manipulate.
I need somebody else in the mix to keep this interesting. Yeah.
The last thing she needs is to have another wife introduced, because her budget will go down.
Right.
Like, don't you realize that?
But if they find somebody who has an income, then that's going to up the credit limit. So that's a win. Yeah.
So that's her first screening question.
She's weighing it out. Yeah.
Do you have a job?
Let me see a screenshot of your checking account and any applicable savings as needed.
What are you bringing into the family financially?
What do you bring to the table?
I hope no debt.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna have to double check on that.
So she's really into it until she starts realizing that maybe he is having sexual relations with this woman.
Yeah, so that's the drawback here. So she has to go speak with Margie about it, because she's like, did you ever have sexual relations with that man before you got married? And the answer is no, but she's not buying it. Nicki's not buying it. She's like, no, very clearly, just based on your answer, obviously you did. So that's gross, first of all. Disgusting.
I will be holding that against you. The whole reason she got tipped off to this was because we had Barb and Bill going off for another rendezvous again at a hotel.
Okay, this bothers me because the afternoon delight thing, that's one thing, right? Of you're going to take your lunch break at home together and enjoy. Sure. Okay, great. But if you're doing this where now you are
renting hotel rooms to meet up at?
Hotel rooms to meet up with your wife. That's where I'm like, there's something else here. Because like they're being very, very sneaky secretive about this. And that's what they're even talking about it like, oh, it's kind of like we're having an affair. And Bill's like, well, how can we be having an affair?
We wouldn't want the appearance of favoritism, though.
Well, and we're already, like, we're married.
We're married,
technically.
yeah.
So, like, it's not an affair.
Well, they had to meet at the hotel because they got caught leaving the house the last time, or at least Bill did, going back to work.
They're meeting at the hotel multiple times this episode. I don't think they're charging like an hourly rate. So you are reserving a room.
How much are we spending on hotels?
What are we spending on hotels? This is nuts to me. In a couple different ways.
It's a good thing that Barb got that job.
But this is where, of course, Bill's like, well, I'm paying for the room. I'm taking all the soap, all the shampoo, the shower caps, as many apples as I can find.
You know, when you're having an affair at a hotel, you probably shouldn't take all the branded things from the hotel home.
Don't do that.
And definitely don't take them to the home of the wife that you are, quote unquote, cheating on.
Who's extra suspicious, and already you made eye contact with her driving away from the house, which was suspicious too. So like, maybe don't bring the soap to that house.
And she's the one who knows all the shit she buys, you know? So she's looking at this bar of soap and she's like, I did not buy this inferior product. I would not wash my hands or my face with this.
This is not Monte Cristo soap. Definitely not. Not fit for me.
Yeah.
Not fit for
what kind of roach motel is this? And then she starts digging through the trash can and finds the wrapper to the soap bar. And so that's how she knows.
That's where she knows, okay, there's a hotel involved. And she's like, oh my God. So he's banging it out with wife number 4 to be, whoever that may be. I don't know yet, but I'm on to him. And so she's even trying to get information out of Bill. She's calling Bill and she's like, you gonna be honest with me about stuff and like talk to. He's like,
I could break the news to everybody.
I'll tell everybody. And he's like, you're gonna need to be more specific with what is the accusation here. People were complaining about how phone conversations on this show just end. Like people don't say goodbye. Conversations don't end. But that's just like a TV and movie trope in general. Like that's an issue in a lot of different forms of media where it's phone conversations that just sort of end because the writers
it's a waste
decided,
of time.
Yeah, like it's
to
implied
like end
stuff.
The call
and
formally.
It's just the scene is whatever the information that they're trying to get between those two characters, and then that's it. So it is just it's weird to see people just like hang up the phone after they say
they're
something.
like, we got the dialogue that we needed.
Yeah, that was the
now
line.
We're moving on.
We got the line out that we needed, and then now we're done. So move on to the next thing.
Yeah, so he was very puzzled by that.
Very confused. Yes.
And now Nicki goes and tells Barb. She's like, look, we got a problem.
Right.
Bill is sleeping with somebody.
Yes, obviously.
And, you know, we're not okay with that. I don't want to say any names, but, you know, he didn't do that with me. He didn't do that with you. It was Marge.
Right.
He definitely did that with Marge.
Definitely.
So this is a pattern of behavior that is repeating itself again.
And meanwhile, Barb's like fanning herself, and she's like, huh, what? What?
I think at first she was kind of like I think she thought that maybe Bill was seeing somebody.
Oh, okay.
Then she took it to sleeping with someone, and she was like, oh, okay,
no.
That's just me.
Oh, that's me. You're talking about me. Okay, good. Oh, whew. Glad we got that
Close
sorted.
call.
Oh, man.
She doesn't tell her that.
Right. Yeah. Does not confirm that it's actually Barb. Barb is the other woman in this case, technically.
And she does not stop.
She doesn't need to tell Nicki because Nicki's going to figure it out.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before she figures this out. And she pieces it together pretty quickly here because Nicki overhears Bill making plans.
Which means Bill was at her house, so it was probably her night.
It was probably her night. And he was saying like, meet me in 30 minutes. And so then Nicki's like, oh boy, I better figure out what's going on here. Because then he hangs up the phone. He's getting ready to run out the door. He's telling Nicki that he's got to go to the office. There's always something going on at the office.
Sure.
At 9:00 at night, you got to go to the office. Yeah, right. For the hydrangeas are running loose again.
We're going to watch the eclipse.
Oh, that was last week.
Oh, really? It only happens once?
It's over. It's over. No, this is a whole other palette of hydrangeas that are running amok now that I'm going to need to bring those home to make
Wendy cut another $20,000 check to somebody.
There's big problems, big minuses on the accounting sheet. I got to get over there right now. So he's rushing out the door, and Nicki just takes it upon herself to grab the house phone and just star 69? What'd she do? Hit redial? Or
I don't think she knows that. She calls and she finds out Sarah picks up the phone. She's like, oh, Sarah?
Hello?
Okay, and as she's talking to Sarah on the phone,
she's looking out the window.
She's getting the deets from Sarah that, well, mom just ran out.
Yeah.
And then she sees Barb drive by in the station wagon right behind Bill.
Right behind Bill in the Suburban.
And so she's putting the pieces together that it's the two of them running off together, which is an even bigger betrayal than thinking that there was this fourth woman.
Because, fourth wife at least had the allure of, another player has entered the game, sort of a thing. Like the challenge, the dynamic. Nicki wanted to have somebody else to manipulate here.
This just means that Barb has raised herself back to the list of favorites.
It's just boring old Barb that he keeps boning. This is lame.
Yeah.
Lame.
I've already been in competition with her.
And I'm losing now. So I did not have the foothold that I thought that I did in this family.
Yeah.
So that's even more upsetting.
So they're off doing that. And then Teeny is in the house with Nicki and turns on the outdoor light because she's kind of getting the creeps that maybe somebody's looking in. And there's a man staring through the glass slider door.
Not just any man, it's Albie from the compound.
Yeah.
So this is Roman Reigns' son.
So Nicki's brother.
Albie. Yeah. He's a weird cat. Yeah, he's a strange bird. He is.
And he's upset because he got in trouble for...
He messed up the numbers. Yeah. He messed up the audit.
So he was supposed to write the request for the audit.
To the attorneys, yeah.
Yeah, for Home Plus. That they were trying to gather specific numbers from Home Plus, and whatever he requested was wrong. So Roman did not get what he wanted from that in the end. So now he's mad at Albie because that was stupid. And Albie's essentially been demoted because that's what happens in the mafia when you fuck something up. And so now he is here to confront Bill about it.
And it wasn't even at the behest of Roman Reigns because he's just trying to win favor back with him because Roman made it very clear where he was like, no, I think I just trusted you with a little bit too much. I put a little too much on your plate. You weren't ready for all that. So we're going to have to tone you back down here a little bit. And he's like, no, don't demote me. Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
So Nicki's like, I got to deal with this myself.
Oh, but that was also
my dumbass brother.
That was also the weird scene too, where it was at the compound when Big Rhonda was listening to her iPod that she stole.
Mm-hmm.
And
singing You're So Vain.
You're So Vain, which we were like, did they not have something a little bit more contemporary? That seemed like an odd pick for... Whose iPod was that then? Was that Barb's iPod?
I don't know. I am surprised that nobody has realized that she has that. And no one's taken it away from her yet.
Nobody got her... I guess she got a USB charging cable from somewhere.
Yeah, the battery still has not died.
Well, the battery life was pretty impressive on the iPods back in the day. Don't get me wrong.
So Nicki storms out of the house, nipples forward.
Oh, yeah. She's guns blazing, pretty much, at this point.
Yeah. I really loved seeing this interaction because, women are supposed to be timid, and bow down to men.
Oh, okay.
And Nicki, that is not the dynamic between her and Albie.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
She's like, try me. Lay a hand on me, Albie. Let's see how it goes.
But Albie...
I'll fucking cut you.
Well, Albie starts hitting below the belt because he's like, that Bill just took you in to get a loan from Papa.
Oh! I'm sorry.
Oh, did we hit that nail on the head?
Uh-huh.
I think we clocked that.
Uh-huh. This is a real Christine Brown Rex story of I was manipulated into marrying you. I had to do your father a favor.
Forced into, and you're just collateral on that debt, basically, is what's going on here. So Albie's trying to get her upset, and that's when she's basically like, well, yeah, if you harass me or my family again, I swear to God, I'll kill you. So there's that.
I believe her.
Which I do believe her.
I'm scared of her.
I think she has very little to lose at this point.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You know what? I think pretty soon she's going to be Roman's number 2.
Yeah, she might be up there.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
I think she's cutthroat enough to do it.
Yeah. So it's a lot of intimidation because Albie, again, is just like throwing his weight around with the women and children in these 3 houses.
I feel like this only proved that Albie is a fuck up because he tried to come do
and
this.
And he messed that up.
And then because all the other guys were kind of laughing at him that she was really she, I think, bettered him.
She backed him off. Yeah, she backed him off. And then he slapped one of his henchmen before they got in a car. So it was like, okay.
Okay, queen. Pop off.
Open hand slapped one of his henchmen who was like laughing at him because this did not go according to plan. But then that's what Nicki's explaining to the whole family. She's like, that wasn't even, Roman didn't even send him here. That was Albie's bright idea of like trying to win his way back into the good graces and stuff. So like, how do you think that went? Not so good. Yeah, it was pretty much
I took care of it. Don't worry.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. Why are you guys all sweaty though?
Also, I have an announcement before everybody goes because I have something very important that I want to make sure everybody in this family witnesses. I would like to bring another soul into the family.
Yeah, she didn't ask to have a baby. She just said, I'm gonna do this. It's time. And everybody's like, really?
There's a dark-haired spirit baby.
Dark-haired spirit
who's
baby.
Been waiting for me to bring them to this plane.
Yes. I think that's what it comes down to. And I think that was more so just the dig at Barb.
Oh, of course.
Obviously, she was upset that she now knows what's going on.
Barb knew.
I think Barb knew.
You saw the flash recognition where it was like, oh, okay.
Barb knew that Nicki knew.
So this is what we're going to do now to try to get back on Bill's list.
Do they know that we know that they know that we know? I think Barb knows that Nicki knows about Barb and Bill and the rendezvous and the secret lunch affairs.
I will be interested to see like what kind of special treatment a pregnant wife gets.
Oh, and how much more unhinged Nicki will get when she's pregnant too. Because I think that was really, she just needed another reason at this point.
I also think she feels like she needs like the security of having another kid with Bill.
Yeah.
And maybe she feels like if she's pregnant, that'll keep Roman away.
Yeah, okay. And like I saw it too as like a response to Albie kind of taking that shot where it was like, oh, you're just collateral. You know, it was, you
now
were
she's
pawned
got something
off.
to prove.
Yeah. Like it felt like more of a response to that. The extra bonus was this will upset Barb too. So like that was just the cherry on top.
Yeah.
But it seemed like maybe it was in response to that accusation from Albie. So more of the familial strain that we're seeing from Nicki's side.
Next time on, Bill heads to Juniper Creek to attend the funeral of his father's first wife, Roberta.
Roberta number one?
Which Roberta? Roberta number one,
This
Roberta
is
number
Roberta
two,
number
Roberta number
one.
three.
Oh my God.
And to make Roman a settlement proposal he may or may not be able to refuse.
Aha.
Okay, so I was going to say, if we're going to go back, I thought he was told he can't come back to the compound.
Right, that was the assessment. But if this is...
But he's bringing a peace offering or something.
Yeah.
Some type of settlement. And then Barb bails Nicki out of a jam at home.
Uh-oh.
And Ben ponders whether he has what it takes to follow in his father's footsteps. I guess in seminary they're talking about inseminating multiple women.
That seems to be, the struggle. I was going to say, was it the Hendrix Home Plus empire that he's worried about inheriting at some point? How many stores is he going to be able to run, or how many issues he's going to have with that? No. He doesn't seem to be too involved in the family business at this point.
We've got our mind focused on wives, women.
Yeah. Okay.
How we can
for now
legitimately have sex without it being a problem.
Right. Yes.
Thanks for listening. See you next time.